Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mike here at Game From Scratch, and it sure seems like it's Game Development Month over on Humble Bundle. They've got a ton of asset bundles for game developers, and today we have a new one. This is the Best of Cinti Remix. Now, Cinti makes those low polygon assets you've seen before. The nice thing about this particular bundle is that it is game engine agnostic. You're getting them on the Cinti store. I will show you how that works in just a second, but you get them in Unreal Engine and Unity format, but you also get them in raw FBX format, so you can bring them into other game engines, such as like Unity or CryEngine or Defold. Any game engine that supports the FBX format, you can use these assets in them. All right, so let's do some hands-on here. You're going to notice this is a remix. It means that probably the majority of assets here have been in previous bundles, so make sure you don't already own whatever you're interested in. We have a couple of new Sizzlers that are the first time ever on Humble. So we've got the modular fantasy character and the biome for the tropical jungle. Those two are brand new to this particular bundle, and I'm going to show you both of those in action. First off, let's start in the Unity game engine. This is the jungle biome. For Unity, they come down as Unity packages that you import into your project. This one is for the standard pipeline, but there is also an add-ons folder in there for the ERP, or for the universal render pipeline, if that's what you prefer to use. But you get an idea of what is in the jungle biome in this particular example. Another one that we've got in Unity is Yar, the Pirates bundle. So here we go. Again, same similar asset style. That's the nice thing about Cinti. You buy one, and they look, same art style across the board. That kind of flat shaded, low poly look. Great for if you're prototyping for sure. Because obviously your game is going to be recognizably using Cinti assets if you do. But the same side is, it's not a bad look. I guess it comes down to opinion, but if you're looking for, again, prototyping assets, you really can't beat these. And again, if this is the aesthetic or art style you're going for, they have model packs for quite literally everything. There's also another art style in this one, and it's like this low poly version, so let's just bring up that sample scene instead, and let's load that one in. So this is even lower poly than the other Cinti assets. All right, there we go, properly zoomed out, and you see if you're creating a racing style game or a Hot Wheels type game, you've got a variety of different racing tracks with, again, super low poly at this point in time. So here's your various different cars on said track, like this. And then we've got some trucks and various different race cars. And then over here, we've got a different track style with a different car style. So there's a handful of these lower poly packs here as well, so you got more of a Formula One style, and again, a completely different track approach as well. So that is the Unity demo portion of this, and we move on to the Unreal Engine portion. So this is the same jungle biome. I do have to admit, Cinti out of the box, they make Unreal Engine lighting look so much nicer. I don't know why their Unreal Engine demos are just that much nicer looking or prettier than the Unity stuff, because it's the exact same assets, just kind of lit and staged differently. But this is, again, the jungle biome asset. This is one of the new assets to this particular bundle. And then we have this one. This is the World War I scene. We'll just quickly run around in the trenches here. Now, this is normally using some water, so you're going to see the water's missing because it uses a plugin that's been removed from Unreal Engine 5.4. But you see here you've got field guns, you've got tanks like an FT-17 over there, or the, not Matilda, the Mark 7, and then we've got some flying planes over here going around, and then just a war-torn environment, some crash planes. Over here, you see another one of the German-style World War I tanks, and again, no man's land trenches and everything you see to create this environment. Again, everything here is modular in nature, so all of these pieces are like individual modular pieces that can be built out and built together to create just about any environment that you want. So again, this one is World War I warscape type environment. And then we have the other new Sizzler. This is the modular fantasy character. So what you see here, this is a very, very modularly created thing. So you've got a number of different parts, modular parts available here, like arms and shields and so on. And then what I can do is I'll actually show you with this guy. I'll come down here, and I just click this guy here, and we'll randomize it. So it's almost an infinite variety of characters that you could create using this particular pack. So again, this is the other new Sizzler in here. You can see they are in the T-pose. I do not believe there's any animations here, though, but you can easily apply animations if you've got Mixamo or something to that effect, because your characters are all starting in the T-pose. We get an idea of the variety of characters that particular character pack can create. There are an absolute ton of them. And finally, this is back to the new jungle biome example. Shows you how modular things are in nature. So we've got, again, a number of building blocks you can use to create that environment. And as I mentioned off the hop, these can all actually be used in a variety of game engines. So here you can see the same stuff imported into the Godot game engine, up and ready to go. So again, it's all building blocks easily dropped into your game to create whatever levels you wish. One thing you will find, though, is if you're working with the raw asset form as opposed to the Unity or Unreal Engine version, you don't always get the demo maps, but you do get all the assets used to create them. All right, so that's it for the hands-on portion. It should give you an idea of the kind of assets you are getting here. Once again, it's organized into tiers. You buy a hard value tier, you get all of the stuff below it. You decide how your money is allocated between humble charity, the publisher, and if you so choose to do. And thank you so much if you do to help support Game from Scratch. So you can see we've got a $1 tier here, and there you are getting the Pirate Pack. I think I demoed that one. Western, prototyping, and one of the simple cities. These are the lower polygon style things that you're dealing with. And then you go to the median or average price tier. That's where the first Sizzler comes in. That is the Biomes Tropical Jungle. I definitely demonstrated that one. The Polygon Dungeon Pack, Dungeon Maps, Battle Royale, and then we've got a couple more of the simples. So simple prop items and icons and shop interiors, as well as simple people. We all have enough simple people in our life, I think. Then we go to the full fat, which is $25 USD, and you are getting the Polygon Fantasy Hero character. This is the one that I showcased running in Unreal Engine. Very modular in nature, a ton of different configurations you've got there. And these MSRPs are actually real. So as you can see here, even if you're just here for the new Sizzler, it makes it all a hell of a bundle, a bargain at the $25. So one of those things to be aware of, though, again, a lot of repetition to previous bundles here. We've also got the War Pack, War Maps, World War I. I think that's the one that's the one I showed in action earlier on. Gang Warfare, Nature Pack, Boss Zombies, Hearst Kit, and then simple, we've got Cartoon, Fantasy Interiors, Fantasy Interiors, Simple Apocalypse Interiors, and then Simple Racer. I showed you that guy in action as well. Plus, there is a $10 discount for the Cinti Store. Speaking of the Cinti Store, these are redeemed on the Cinti Store. So if you buy the top tier, you get 3 different links. Basically, go over to the Cinti Store, create an account, log in, click the link, and check out. That's it. So you got to do it 3 times, and then you own everything. And then they are available on the store in your library. And I will just go here. We'll show everything that's available. So I've gotten from previous packs, I have a ton of stuff available, but you can see they're all here. So let's say I wanted the Dungeon Pack, I believe is one of the new ones. So come in here, you're going to notice there is an Unreal Engine project. This one is a Unity asset package that you import into your project, which, by the way, has a standard pipeline and an ERP add-on kit in it. But also you have the source files format. This has FBXs and all the various different texture sets. With Cinti, you generally get a number of different texture sets to go with each model. And that's it. So that is how these work. You can grab them anytime from Cinti Store. There are no redemption keys for various different asset stores, though. This is on the Cinti Store only. But again, the nice thing is you do get those raw assets for everything here. So if you get the Gang Warfare Pack, for example, once again, Unreal, Unity, and then the raw files as well. And then I will show you that quickly. Here are a number of the ones I downloaded. So once again, you get Unity packages, or you get Unreal Engine projects that you import in, or you go to a raw. So here is the Tropical Jungle Kit source files for it. And you're gonna notice you have a collection of textures, variety of different things. So different terrain textures available there. And then here you have all your different FBX models that you can easily import into your game. So this one does not have the demo environment, though, unfortunately. At least I don't think so. You can normally tell by the size. Pre-made forest, but no, I don't think it's got the demo, the full-blown demo in there. It's one of those things to be aware of. One of the differences to the source version versus the Unity and Unreal. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The Best of Cinti Remix. Again, this is the actual MSRP for most of these packs, so they're not lying or kidding when they say about the value of this one. Normally, this is a completely made-up thing. Now, this is generally what Cinti packs sell for, so if there are a handful in here that you're interested in that you don't already own, it's a worthwhile pickup. Again, if you like the art style. If you do not like Cinti's art style, these are useless to you. But if you do, again, they work in pretty much every game engine. They have turnkey out of the box for Unreal and Unity, and I've always been a bit of a fan of the Cintiq stuff. But I'm curious, what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Hopefully this video was useful. Let me know, and I will talk to you all later. Goodbye.